Time to break out those heavy winter coats. If you haven't already, now's the time to dig them out from the back of your closet. Across the Southeast, people are bundling up in ways we don't usually see until much later in the season. Scarves, hats, gloves, and thick jackets are suddenly a must. Even in places where winter gear often gathers dust, the air has a sharp bite, and you can feel the difference the moment you step outside. That's because an Arctic blast is barreling down from the north, sweeping across the country and bringing a shock of mid-January cold to the Southeast, especially North Carolina and Tennessee. Weather maps are lighting up with deep blues and purples, showing just how far south this frigid air is reaching. It's a dramatic shift that's catching many off guard, and it's not just a quick cold snap, it's a full-on winter event. This isn't your average autumn chill. Temperatures are set to plunge well below normal, with some areas seeing their coldest readings in years. The growing season is coming to an abrupt end as frost and even snow make an early appearance. In the mountains, the first snowflakes of the season are already falling, dusting the landscape in white, and signaling that winter has arrived ahead of schedule. Thermometers are dropping fast and the change is happening almost overnight. The source of this cold is no mystery. The air is coming straight from Greenland and the Canadian Arctic, carried southward by powerful winds. This isn't just a local chill, it's a mass of air that's traveled thousands of miles, bringing with it the kind of cold usually reserved for the far north. That's what makes this event so intense and unusual for this time of year. The wind itself feels different, crisper, drier, and biting, a true taste of Arctic winter. For many in the Southeast, this will be the first hard freeze of the season, and it's arriving much earlier than usual. Car windows are frosting over, gardens are at risk, and people are waking up to a landscape transformed by ice. If you haven't already taken steps to protect your plants or outdoor pipes, now is the time. Sudden temperature drops like this can catch even seasoned southerners off guard, so don't underestimate the power of this Arctic blast. Over the next few days, we'll see just how cold it can get. And it's important to be prepared. We'll cover what temperatures to expect, how long the cold will last, and the best ways to protect your home, your family, and your pets. Simple steps like wrapping pipes, sealing windows, and making sure your heating system is working can make a big difference. Staying warm and safe is the top priority as this Arctic air settles in. Meteorologists are closely tracking a significant dip in the polar vortex, which is sending a lobe of frigid air much farther south than usual. This isn't just a minor cold front passing through, it's a major atmospheric event that's reshaping weather patterns across the country. Satellite images show the cold air swirling and pushing southward, a clear sign that this Arctic blast is both powerful and persistent. So, let's dive in and get you prepared for the chill. We'll walk you through what to expect, how to stay safe, and how to make the most of this early taste of winter. Whether you're a winter weather veteran or facing your first real freeze, we've got tips and information to help you handle whatever this Arctic blast brings your way. Arctic blast sounds dramatic, and in many ways, it truly is. The term conjures up images of icy winds howling through city streets, snow swirling in the air, and temperatures plummeting in a matter of hours. But what does it really mean when meteorologists warn of an Arctic blast heading our way? At its core, an Arctic blast is a sudden surge of extremely cold, dense air that originates in the Arctic Circle and travels southward, sweeping into regions that are usually much milder. This mass of frigid air can travel thousands of miles, bringing with it a dramatic shift in weather conditions. Imagine opening a freezer door on a hot summer day and feeling that rush of icy air hit your face. Now picture that sensation, but on a scale so massive, it affects entire states or even half a continent. That's the power of an Arctic blast, nature's way of opening the freezer door and letting the cold spill out. The temperature drop is often sudden and severe, sometimes falling by 20 or even 30 degrees in just a few hours. This rapid change can put a lot of stress on our bodies, making it harder to stay warm and increasing the risk of hypothermia or frostbite. It also challenges our homes, as pipes can freeze and heating systems are pushed to their limits. Even plants and gardens that thrive in milder climates can suffer damage or die off when exposed to such extreme cold. The science behind an Arctic blast involves a powerful combination of atmospheric forces. Typically, a strong low-pressure system develops over the Great Lakes, while a high-pressure system builds to the west. This setup acts like a giant funnel, channeling the coldest air from the North Pole straight down into the heart of North America, reaching as far as the Southeast. What makes this air so unique isn't just its temperature, it's also incredibly dry. Unlike the damp chill you might feel on a rainy winter day, Arctic air is bone dry, which can make the cold feel even more biting. This dryness can lead to cracked skin, static electricity, and increased risk of respiratory issues. Understanding the power and unpredictability of an Arctic blast is crucial. It helps us prepare our homes, protect our families, and look out for our neighbors, especially those who may be more vulnerable to extreme cold. So, as we brace for the next Arctic blast, let's make sure we're ready, by staying informed, taking precautions, and working together to weather the storm safely. Timing is key. Here's when to brace for the coldest air. The Arctic blast arrived Sunday night, but the main event is now through Tuesday morning. The coldest stretch, tonight through early Tuesday, with record-breaking lows possible. Prep now, bring pets inside, protect pipes and cover sensitive plants before sunset. The most intense cold hits pre-dawn Tuesday, with a hard freeze risk. The good news: by Wednesday, temperatures rebound quickly as southerly winds return. So, hunker down for the next 36 hours, stay vigilant tonight and tomorrow, and we'll be through this soon. How cold? It depends on your elevation. In the Great Smoky Mountains, lows will plunge into the teens and low 20s, dangerously cold, especially with wind. Asheville and similar mountain towns will see lows in the upper 20s to low 30s, enough for a hard freeze. Lower elevations will be milder, with lows in the mid-40s, but still a sharp drop from recent weather. Daytime highs will struggle to reach the 40s, more like January than November. Heating systems will be working overtime and the growing season ends for many. This is a true taste of winter's power. Along with the cold, the mountains are getting their first real snow. Peaks above 5,000 feet could see 2 to 4 inches, with some spots up to 8 inches. Beautiful, but hazardous for travel. Roads like the Blue Ridge Parkway will be slick and visibility reduced. Check conditions and avoid travel if possible. Asheville may see up to an inch, enough for slick spots, especially overnight. Lower elevations won't see snow, just the cold. The main story for most: shivers, not snow. If you're heading to the mountains, plan ahead and stay safe. The real danger isn't just the temperature, it's the wind chill. Gusty winds in the mountains will make it feel like single digits or teens, risking frostbite in under 30 minutes. Bundle up in layers, hats, gloves and scarves if you must go outside. This cold snap could break records, both for lows and for coldest high temperatures. Many cities may see highs 20 to 30 degrees below average. Heating systems will be strained, and vulnerable populations are at risk. Wind chill isn't just a feels like, or might stem. Number might sturkstod white scam or damstein. It speeds up heat loss from your body. Limit outdoor time during the peak cold. Take this event seriously and stay indoors as much as possible. 3 main risks: hard freeze, dangerous roads, and possible power outages. Hard freeze means temps below 28 degrees, fatal for plants and risky for pipes. Gardeners, growing season ends homeowners, insulate pipes and faucets. Mountain travel will be hazardous. Snow ice and reduced visibility. Even a dusting can make bridges and overpasses icy. If you must drive, slow down and increase following distance, or better yet, stay home. Gusty winds and heavy snow could cause localized power outages, especially in the mountains. Prepare, have flashlights, blankets, and non-perishable food ready. Charge devices. Each risk is manageable with preparation. Plan ahead to keep your family safe and warm. When an Arctic blast sweeps through your area, it can catch many people off guard, especially in places not used to extreme cold. But with a few simple steps, you can protect yourself, your loved ones, and your home from the worst of winter's chill. Here's how to stay safe, warm, and prepared during the coldest days. Start by protecting your property. Disconnect garden hoses from outdoor faucets and cover those faucets with insulation to prevent them from freezing and bursting. If you have a sprinkler system, make sure it's turned off and drained. Insulate any exposed water pipes, especially those in unheated spaces like basements, attics, or garages. Pipe insulation is inexpensive and can save you from costly repairs if a pipe bursts. On especially cold nights, let your faucets drip just a little. This keeps water moving and helps prevent pipes from freezing solid. Open cabinet doors under sinks to let warm air circulate around the pipes. Don't forget your plants. Bring potted ones indoors and cover outdoor plants with fabric or burlap to shield them from frost. Even a simple sheet can make a big difference for sensitive greenery. When it comes to staying warm, dress in layers. Several thin layers trap heat better than one bulky sweater. Start with a thermal base layer, add a shirt, and top it off with a sweater or fleece. Don't forget your extremities. Wear hats, gloves, and scarves. Most body heat escapes through your head and hands, so keeping them covered is key to staying comfortable. Remember to check on your neighbors, especially those who are elderly, have limited mobility, or live alone. A quick call or visit can make a big difference, and you might be able to help each other if the weather gets worse. If you absolutely must drive, take it slow. Roads can be deceptively slick, even if they look clear. Increase your following distance, brake gently, and avoid sudden turns to reduce the risk of accidents. Always keep an emergency kit in your car. Include a blanket, flashlight, water, snacks, and a first aid kit. If you get stranded, these supplies can keep you safe until help arrives. Prepare for possible power outages by charging your phone and other essential devices ahead of time. Consider having a portable charger or power bank ready as well. Make sure you have flashlights and plenty of extra batteries on hand. Candles can be a fire hazard, so battery-powered lights are a safer choice for emergency lighting. Never use your stove, oven, or a grill to heat your home. These can cause dangerous carbon monoxide buildup, which is deadly and odorless. Always use safe, approved heating sources. If the power does go out, gather everyone in one room, close the doors, and bundle up with blankets. Sharing body heat and staying together will help everyone stay warmer for longer. A little preparation now can make a huge difference when winter weather hits. By following these simple steps, you'll be ready to face the cold safely and comfortably, no matter what the forecast brings. Staying informed is crucial. Weather can change fast. Use trusted sources like the National Weather Service and local news for updates. Weather apps can provide timely alerts. Check on vulnerable neighbors, friends, and family. Make sure they have heat and shelter. Local shelters may open for those in need. Help connect people to resources. Don't forget pets. Bring them inside and ensure they have warmth and water. Even outdoor animals can suffer in this cold. Remember, this Arctic blast is temporary. Just 36 hours of extra caution. By preparing and looking out for each other, we'll get through safely. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll be back to fall weather soon.